ஹலோ. வந்துட்டேன் ப்ரோ. டோன்ட் வரி. ஒரு 5 மினிட்ஸ் டைம் கொடுங்க. கிவ் மீ 5 மினிட்ஸ் ப்ரோ. ஐ வில் கம். நம்ம பயில்வான் தான் நினைக்கிறேன். யாருப்பா நீ? குவாலிட்டி நல்லா இருக்கான்னு பார்த்து சொல்லியா? சரியா சரியா. இப்போதைக்கு நம்ம ஃப்ரெண்டோட லேப்டாப்ல தான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். சீக்கிரம் லேப்டாப் வாங்கிட்டு பண்றேன். நிறைய பண்ணலாம். ஏ- யா- யாரியா நீ? மேட்ச் ஆட வரியா? எங்க டார்க் ஏரியாக்கா? டார்க் ஏரியாக்குலாம் இப்ப ஃப்ளைட் வராதுப்பா நீ வேற. அது தெரியும்டா, தெரியும்டா. அப்ப நான் ஆன்லைன்ல போறேன். உங்க போல பெரிய பிளேயர் முன்னாடிலாம் நம்ம ஆட முடியாது. நம்ம ஏதோ சும்மா ஒரு ஃபன்னுக்காண்டி விளையாண்டுக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம் அவ்வளவுதான். அப்புறம் என்ன சாப்பிட்டியா? வீட்டுல எல்லாம் எப்படி போயிட்டு இருக்கு?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Guti turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Gives it back. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Albert Ferrer. Messi. Schneider. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is a little undercooked. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kukchu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Backward it goes. Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Doué. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Beckham! It's bounced back off the post. Neymar. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Messi. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he's in, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
நானும் அதுக்கு தானே முயற்சி பண்ணிக்கிருக்கேன். போக மாட்டேங்குதே உள்ள.
Beckham to take it as usual. Soboslai clears it away. Spread it left. And it's Snyder. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ball is over the line. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
என்னடா பண்றது? நம்ம வேலையை மட்டும் தான் பார்த்துக்கிட்டோம். கேம்லாம் சும்மா பண்ணுக்காண்டி விளையாண்டோம். இப்பயும் அப்படியே தான் இருக்கும். அப்புறம் என்ன பண்றது? எல்லாம் ரியலா இருந்தாலும் என்ன அப்படிதான். சும்மா ஒரு பண்ணுக்கு தானே.
And Chet pulls off a
எடுத்து போட்டான்.
sensational save. Dani Olmo! Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Serginho's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the flag, and Messi! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello attendees.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Guti. Now, can they get him away? And it's Doué. Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider. Can he get it through? Guti receives it in a wide position. Lovely feet. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. It's run loose here. Beckham! And another try! There is the breakthrough. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. And Beckham! It's in! And there we have it. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Van Nistelrooy! Van Nistelrooy scores gloriously again! About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throat, and Batistuta! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Oh, smash! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Very nicely done. Van Nistelrooy! And that's off target.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that's another good win of the ball. Threads one in. Doué.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fell, and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Substitution from Manchester United.
Favorite
Schneider.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Number 22, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions taking place.
Guti. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be...
On the finish! Oh, brilliant save. So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United have the just about within shooting range. Petit. Beckham. Messi with the slide tackle there.
Has been indicated.
And it's Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi is onto the shot, surely! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 24.
Ah, now some
Beckham.
movement on the bench, and
Number
we are going to see a
14.
change.
Messi.
True
Coming
Bangkok
on the
United
field,
give themselves a
number
fighting
26,
chance, back in with a shout.
Kagawa. Number 7, Batistuta.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. Manchester United have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Manchester United cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's really well manoeuvred. Beckham. And it's Snyder. That's rather hopeful.
இல்லைன்னா போயிருக்குமா வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. France are looking to go forward now. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, just skips past his man. Costa Curta. Schneider. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Thinks about the shot. Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Schneider. And here's Schneider. He is just caressing the ball. Neymar has it out wide and in space. That has earned a reprieve. Goes for goal! Robertson tries to clear. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. Showing great feet there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's playing.
Tries from distance. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Quality ball. Cristiano Ronaldo, the man we've all come to watch. He's a sharp little ball here.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Cannavaro. And here's Messi. And he's cut it out. And he's there to belt it away. Now Costa Curta. Messi. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has been clubbed away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And we'd like to inform you now that
any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution for France. Number 7, Ekitike. Coming on the field.
So off we go
is
once more.
Number 20.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And claimed it back swiftly. It's made its way to him. Could be danger here. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Donadoni may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, and Messi! There's a goal! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Lionel Messi. Substitution for France, number 21, Soboslai.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Keeper is right behind it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Messi. Takes a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And he thumps it clear. He won't be happy with that one.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the shot! It's a goal! France are back on level terms. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 20, El Hadji Diouf.
France have the equaliser, and we're all square.
France really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Now it's Batistuta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Aimed beyond the
There will be
defence.
5 minutes added time.
Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that will be it. The deed is done.
And a quick
They
reminder
are
today,
on the up.
everybody, to make sure to put any litter
How
in
would
the
you
bins
summarise what we've
provided.
seen today then,
Thank you.
Jim?
டிவிஷன் 4 டிவிஷன் 2 போனோமா டிவிஷன் 1 தெரியல டிவிஷன் 2 டிவிஷன் 3 போனோமா டிவிஷன் 3 நினைக்கிறேன். இந்த பையன் இவ்வளவு இருக்கானா பெரிய தலைவலியாச்சே.
Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big
Hello,
prize.
everybody, and
Will
welcome
they
to
get the win
today's
they
match.
need to get their campaign off to a
Manchester
flying start?
United
Or will
against
their bubble
Borussia
burst over the course of the
Dortmund.
next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn play.
He's gone for goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Guti has fed it back. Now it's Neymar. Costa Curta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's had a shot! Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. So we're still where we started right now. Now, can they get him away? And he's found a way past Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Bullish header! Goal! Manchester United!
Wonderful delivery, and
it was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's been taken short. And he whips it in. He's got full. Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Schneider. He's through here. He's picked his way through. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's played through for him.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And Park Ji-sung! Costa Curta. Beckham. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Has been indicated.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. This is Batistuta. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he plays one through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Beckham. Guti. Great vision. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Beckham! He's missed, but not by that far.
Beckham usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Schneider. Well, that looks a decent ball. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar. Neymar's cross. And he's taking no chances there. And there's the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Both
Substitution
sides
for
then taking this
Manchester
chance to
United.
turn to their
Number
benches.
18.
So a couple of front-footed
Van Nistelrooy.
alterations here, a pair of
Number
forwards entering the
17.
field.
Well, it'll be
Berbatov.
interesting to see what
Coming on the
system they'll be
field,
playing with now, Peter.
Number 20,
Costa
Fernando
Curta.
Torres. Number 7, Batistuta.
Gets a good
Substitution
foot
in
in there.
progress.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the through ball.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Corner number 2 then. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's a sharp little ball here. He's certainly onside here. Good work on the right flank here. Oh, good taking of. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
பத்து மேட்ச்ல அடுத்த ரவுண்டு போய் ஆகணும். எதுவும் மாற்றி வச்சிருக்காங்க. இது மாற்றல. ஓகே, அடுத்த மேட்ச் போவோம். இதுதான் லாஸ்ட் மேட்ச். இதுக்கப்புறம் போன சார்ஜ் இல்லை என்ற காரணத்தினால் ரொம்ப நேரமா பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஆனா ஒரு சேட் ஒண்ணும் இல்லை. விட்டாங்களோ. சிக்கன் வாங்கிட்டு தயவு செய்து பண்ணுவாங்க.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
That's rather hopeful. Manchester United finding their... He's had a shot! Oh, shooting chance! And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Still goalless. Foyt. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United, after 26
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Guardiola. 15 minutes till half-time. Probing pass, and he cuts out the supply. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Guti going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Guti has it out wide and in space. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Cannavaro. Guti. Some really good ball movement. Lovely bit of
There will
skill.
be 1 minute
He's
added
picked it.
time.
Neymar! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Open
Camavinga. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello,
How do you look back
everybody,
on the first
and please
45
join
minutes?
me in
Well, I
wishing
think the
a
scoreline
happy
offers a
wedding
fair
anniversary
reflection
for
of
one of our
the
fan
level
club
of
members.
endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back underway.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this.
Gets his head on it! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
நம்ம டிஸ்டார்ட் வரட்டும் ப்ரோ. அதுக்கப்புறம் டிஸ்கார்டில் வாய்ஸ் ஓவர் இதில் எடுத்து மெர்ஜ் பண்ணணும். அது டைம் ஆகும் ப்ரோ. நான் நம்மளோட கிட்ட இல்லாமல் ஆத்தரைஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. அது பண்ணலாம், அது பிரச்சனை இல்லை. பழைய மாதிரிலாம் பண்ணலாம் முடியாது, சும்மாவே இல்லை. முன்னாடியா அவரு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணாரு, ஏதோ பண்ணேன். இப்போ யாரும் இல்லை.
Costa Curta.
எல்லாம் அப்போ பசங்க எல்லாம் சின்ன சின்ன பசங்க
Beckham.
எனக்கு 50 வேலைக்கு போக ஆரம்பிச்சாங்க.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for the run. Van Nistelrooy! That is outstanding from Van Nistelrooy! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He could be in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to play it through. Beckham has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Petit. Guti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Guti. Camavinga cuts out the pass. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's
That was
Mbappe.
lovely, that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe finds himself offside. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. He slid. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. That's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Searching pass he's played there. It's Kane! Should have equalised.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Dixon. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's the shot!
Style.
No way back, but they are level. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Number 11, Harry Kane.
Okay.
Harry Kane.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
It's run loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's gone for a throw-in.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board
time.
now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now he's got space here. And he's intervened well there. Looking for a runner. Iniesta. Neymar. Knocks it into space. McAllister gets across to intercept that. That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Okay,
After
bro.
all of that, Jim,
நாளைக்கு
what are you
சந்திப்போம்.
thinking?